John Travolta and Sylvester Stallone, two Hollywood heavyweights. Stallone, now 60, about to release Rocky VI, another sequel to the Oscar-nominated original. While Travolta's latest is a big-screen version of Dallas, in which he's set to play J.R. Ewing, opposite J.Lo as Sue Ellen. But when I caught up with them in the early 80s, they were both at low points in their careers.
Physically, I wasn't feeling good or looking good. And then I was 27, I guess. I said, 27, it's over.
I said, I will always protect you. You know, that kind of thing. All you have to do is perform. So for the first time, I think he really felt at ease.
Saturday Night Fever was the film that catapulted the former sweat hog to stardom and lead roles in hits like Grease and Urban Cowboy. But other later films like Blowout stalled at the box office, and John's star began to fade. But it was a project directed by the other Italian stallion that helped John come out of his emotional and physical slump.
I was overweight, out of shape. I had bad, scalp problem. My skin was drying up. I said, who wants me in a movie? I mean, that's how I felt.
January 1982. Contractual and personal problems had John on the ropes. He was becoming a reflection of Tony Manero, the character he played to perfection in Saturday Night Fever. But John told me it was Sly Stallone, who directed the sequel called Stayin' Alive, who helped John break out of his slump.
This is the bravest thing I will ever do on film. I will show you the before and after pictures, which I swore I was never going to do and kept these in private. Okay, this is the before.
This is the before. All right, let's just compare the front. This is, obviously, a front view. This is week 1. This is September 1st.
Right.
Okay, let's see you 16 weeks later. Oh, my God. There's a bit of difference.
So what I'm saying is if I can do it, anyone can do it.
To prove that, John put me through the paces. In guiding his friend, Stallone also confronted his own challenge, directing a film he wasn't also starring in, and he worried about the reaction at the box office.
When you do not perform in a way that is, I guess, the box office, you are no longer a positive factor. You are no longer a contributor to the Hollywood system.
At the time, I was struck by the obvious parallels between the real men and the parts they play. John, though more highly evolved, still carried around a part of Tony Manero. Sly, by instinct or choice, was part Rocky. And as Hollywood moguls go, Stallone and Travolta are an odd couple.
Can you believe that Rocky Balboa and Tony Manero, the two dumbest people in the history of cinema, now together for the first time to form the dumbest, worst film of all time? Okay.
Could you do Tony Manero?
Could I do him for you? Well, give me something to do and I'll do him for you.
Okay. Tony, what do you want to do tonight?
I don't know. I've been thinking about maybe going out and dancing, maybe staying home.
Stayin' Alive was released on July 15th, almost exactly 24 years ago. Despite dismal reviews, the movie made $12 million in its opening weekend, and nearly $65 million total.
When I die, my epitaph will most likely read, well, it looks like today Rocky kicked the bucket, and that I have to live with, and everything I own, have, possess, have achieved, I owe to this little character from Philadelphia who just wandered the streets, a gladiator in sneakers.
And almost a quarter century later, Rocky is stepping back in the ring.
It's over.
It doesn't over till it's over.
Where's that from? The 80s?
It's probably in the 70s.
That's it for us and for all our friends and family in Cleveland. We'll see you on Monday. Until then, thank you very much for watching.